Today I'm going to go through this mystery pack that I got from scrapbook.com. It was back in for Black Friday. If you spent a certain amount, you got 100 sheets of paper. And normally I'm not a huge fan of mystery boxes because even though I'm excited to order them and get them, I often feel just a bit disappointed because they're not always things that I would use or like. So this one I was excited about, first of all, because I was already making an order, so it didn't cost me anything extra, but also that it's paper, and I feel like with paper I can usually find a way to use it. So what I'm going to do with it, because I've already gone through it, I have a previous video, so I can link that below if you want to go through each page. And we are going to go through it as well, but I'm going to make some kits with it. So I don't know how much I will get through. And this piece of cardboard stops at some other papers that I included in this. So what I thought I would do is make some page kits mostly, but maybe even some card kits with this and just organize it a little bit so I could use it. Otherwise it's just gonna sit in my cabinet and not get used. So here, this is a Christmas page. It says warm wishes. I'm not going to make a page kit with the Christmas stuff. I think for that, I'm just going to put it aside. I have a separate container where all of my Christmas stuff goes. So that is where that's going to go. There we go. It's a bit better. Okay. This one is called, that was a graphic 45. This is a Cardabella, Wonderful Christmas, Snowflake. So also going to put that with that one. And I think what I'm going to do is just try to see if certain things kind of look, you know, like these two pinks looks kind of similar. And this one also has orange. So those would coordinate. They're both by American Crafts. So this one's Paige Evans. This one's Chamel. I think it's pronounced Chamel. So I think those two would work okay together. This is also Chamel Live the Dream. So maybe I'll just kind of combine those together and then I can further divide them. Okay, that's another Chamel one. Vicki Boutin. Okay, so this one is Photo Play, bunch of butterflies and green. I'm not sure. And the Vicki Boutin is also American Crafts, so she is now with 49 Market, so that's an older one. Let's see. I think I have this upside down. Here we go. That's a bit better. Okay. Hello, Little Boy. It's really pretty. I really like this. This would be nice for a, it could be for like a baby boy something, but it could also be just a nice background. The blue check is really pretty. I'm going to put that aside because it's very different than these other American Crafts ones, which are very brightly colored. So that one's going aside. I'm going to put all the Vicki Boutin, this is cut and paste, together. The great thing about her is she does a lot of lives and that where she uses her products. So if you're ever kind of stuck or need some inspiration, you can just watch those. So that might be a good idea. Good place to start. Here's another one, Live the Dream. Quite a bit of that collection. There's another Paige Evans, Happy Haven. I think I already tried kind of sorting those. So those two go there. So I think maybe that's what I'll do first. Is I'm going to go through all of these and just quickly put them in collections if I have things in multiple collections. And then we'll go through and make some page kits. Right, so I'm going to do that just super quickly. I have this in a few piles. This is by Reminisce. It's a palace in India, which I've never been to. I don't think we're going to India anytime soon. So I think this one is going to go. I'm just going to destash that because I don't think I'll use it. So I've got a little stack of things that I'm destashing. So that's where that's going to go. This is great. This Pet Shop one, because we just got a dog last year. And I think this is a really cute page. So we'll definitely use it. Although there's not really anything else that coordinates, like it doesn't have any other pet type things. This one is, this must be Simple Stories. Yeah. So I'll keep this kind of aside because I'm sure they'll find things to coordinate with it, but nothing specifically from that. I put all of the 49 and Market papers together. This one is great because it's charcoal, so it's just grays and blacks and whites. Can kind of go with whatever. This is some birdsong journaling cards, but this side can be used for pretty much anything. Oh, this I kind of stuck in there in the wrong place. Okay, that's Minte. We'll move that. Oh, and then these were mostly solids. So there were a bunch of solids. This is an Echo Park one, which probably would go okay. Yeah, see, these would go okay together. So I'll put the Pet Shop and the Echo Park together, or because there's orange in that. Okay, and then there's the 49 and Market solids. Some of them are, one is from Toddler Time, one is from Crafty Garden, and one is, oh, two are from Toddler Time, and one is Evergreen Season. So I am going to try to match them up with some of these. I just don't know, or else I can just add those to my solids because I have a whole section of solids, but I'm really trying to use up some of these items that I got. So, and to do some layouts or some mini albums or something. So this is the Toddler Time pages. These ones are from the same collection. I think for this, I would just put them together. I really like this page. This one's okay. And I really like the gray. And since there's some Toddler Time solids, I think I'll just put those all together just to make that easier. Because this is not really a collection I would normally even get. Even though I have my own kids, it's just this was kind of this vintagey toddler. Yeah, just wasn't something I was really drawn to. So if I have this stuff all together, then maybe that'll make it a bit easier to use. And then I even have this gray, but I have this nice blue neutral, so that might be enough. Okay, so these I think will go together. I don't remember coming across anything else that I would put with this. And what I did was I grabbed a bunch of clear bags that I was hanging on to from kits, and then some bigger ones to kind of organize these. And then I thought I could also use the sleeves, you know, from your albums. Like if it's just a 2-page, 1 or 2 pages, then I can just pop it in a sleeve and then even pop in the photos and it's ready to go. So I have loads of photos of my kiddos when they were toddlers. I also have like teacher type photos that I could probably use. So I'm sure I will find something for this. And then I have this. There's a couple things that I know exactly what I'm going to do with them. So this is from Autumn Splendor. It's Minte from 2 years ago, 2024. But it really reminds me of the Simple Stories, Simple Vintage, what was it? Autumn? Fall? I can't remember. It was their last year's autumn, the vintage one. And I loved it. And I bought the collection and I bought a bunch of things with it. But these characters are, if not the same, very similar. So I think this would be a great add-on for that. And even the other side. But these are great cut aparts for that. So I'm going to put this into my fall bin. So that's where that's going. I'm going to put it with the Christmas stuff because that's all going into one bin. And this is the Alice in Wonderland. It's Graphic 45 Curiouser and Curiouser. So if you can see that, it just says that repeatedly. And then it also says, if you can dream it, you can do it. With keys and hearts and butterflies. And then that's the other side. I really love that. So I have a collection of Alice in Wonderland stuff. So it's kind of a mishmash of different collections. I just love Alice in Wonderland. So that's going there. And then I got a couple of pieces from Minte from their Chocolate Kiss collection from 2023. So Valentine's-y type. And I think I'm just going to put that into my Valentine's papers, because I think that would be really cute for a layout on its own. And I could layer with this in the background, or even this, or this can just be used for some cards or another layout. But that's where that's gonna go. I'm gonna put that with my Valentine's stuff. I put these with the Minte because Minte tends to have really, really soft colors, or vibrant, like the really, really dark. So this was another one, Bohemian Wedding. I don't have any more of this collection. I love this side. It is so pretty. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I feel like it's very different than anything else in this pack. And this one too, I really love the red. It's just this beautiful red and the poppies. So these ones I'm going to kind of keep aside. I'm not sure what I'm doing with those yet because they're very different than what everything else I got, I think. And let's pull in the Vicki Boutin. I think basically I'm just going to put that in a pile and pop on her, like some of her lives where she works with the cut and paste collection, and do some making with this, because this is, oh, very interesting. This feels thicker than some of the other pages. Weird. Anyways, so these are all the pages I have. That's a pretty good amount. I feel like I could get a couple good layouts out of this. I like that it's all the same collection. And I have some of her other collections with ephemera and stencils and stamps and stuff like that. So I feel like I could easily work on this. I'm going to put this in one of my bigger pockets because it's a bit bigger. It's Vicki Boutin, and I might even just move it to some of her other items. And then if something kind of inspires me or comes to me as I'm working with it, I can pop in photos or cards or whatever. Okay, next I'm going to look at the Chamel. I'm not sure if that's how you say her name. Chamel. This is Live the Dream from, oh, I don't see a year. This is a really cool page. I really like that. So this one, and there's something that's more of a, reads a bit more solid. I'm not loving those colors too much. Let's see. I kind of like this one with the gummy bears and the friendship bracelets. I like these two together because I feel like I could even cut strips of this to decorate here. So put those together. And I like how it's got this really pretty teal, which is here. So that, I feel like color changes. I don't know if that's just my lighting. And then this has more of these flowers. So maybe I'll put these three together. Okay. And then this is a really nice green, also with some cool flowers. I like, this has the green. I like that. And I like this one with, wasn't there another page? Oh yeah, it was the Paige Evans. So I liked this with this. This would be cool for almost like a carnival type page. which I have some Carnival papers. Really close. Oh, here. Behind me, because this is what I was working on earlier. So like Summer Fair, I think I might just pop this into this Summer Fair collection, because I don't, it's a paper pad from Michaels, and sometimes you need a little something extra, so I will add that there. I think I'll do these three together. Yeah, I like that. And it's got this green, or it could be the flowers, or it could be that. Okay, here we go. We've got, I really love this page. I love how the dark, it's like a dark navy. I'm wondering, let's see. The toddler one had a really dark blue. I wonder if like a similar, yeah, I think I might keep those together. I like that. Take those two together. And that's a really neutral. I'm just going to put that aside because that can go with a bunch of things. Let's see. This is a bit more to the green, or else I would say this would be a nice combo. I'm going to put that aside to think about. This is too gray for that. I put this Minty page, Lullaby Lane, with all these kind of soft colors. So these ones were all very soft. This one would be beautiful in a cover of an album or a mini book. I am currently working on a mini album for a friend, but I think I'm going to do Winnie the Pooh. Otherwise, this would be quite nice. I'm not sure. I mean, you can use this for anything, but I just love that. That's so pretty. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this one, although it goes nicely with this page because it's got the clouds, and it's a very similar, it's not quite the right blue. This one has a bit more kind of a gray greeny tone to it, but I think it would work. But I also really like that. This would be so sweet, Believe in Fairies, for a layout above my daughter or my nieces. So I think I'll just keep that one as is. This one, it's Sunset Beach. That actually would look okay together. There's some peach here and some of the blues. Yeah, and we can do, this is a very beachy page though, hey? Like that. There are those, what are they? They're not shells. They're like, I guess they are shells. And then sometimes they have them hanging from the door. That's what it reminds me of. I don't know if that's the intention there. And these flowers are really pretty. I don't know. I could use an opinion anytime now. Okay, these blues, this one's more of a teal than a blue, so I don't think this one will work. This is such a pretty page. I want to use it for something, but I'm not sure what. This would actually be, this would work. Yeah, these would work nicely together. Okay, so maybe I'll keep these three together since I don't know what to do with the sunset one. Worst comes to worst, I can actually put that with my beach box. I have a box of beachy type items. This one, I think I'm going to use for cards. I have this is completely a pop art inspired. This would be super fun to cut out as a background, and I have big cupcake dies that I can use for the front, and I can even put like something to do a bit of blocking. I think those will look cool. The fish too, but I really love the cupcake side, so that's definitely going to be a card kit. I'm gonna write myself a note. I need another 2, 3. Let's do 3 or 4. I might need it to mat, but like I can make the card bases like that. Yeah. Paige Evans, Happy Haven. Might just keep. Oh, I love this page. Whew. That is so beautiful. Love the colors, love the tiny little dot, love it. This one, I also really like this one. I feel like they're a bit too busy. I think that's why I don't use her stuff very much. I feel like it's a bit busy for me. I think it's beautiful. I just feel like I need something kind of to stop all of it. I think I'm just going to keep them together though, because I'm not sure what else to do with those. And this and this work together. I really like the other side. See, these two would work nicely together, but I like this side better. I want to use this side. I like this one, even though this is not really my usual color. I really like that. Okay, so this looks good together. And then this, I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to keep them together with this. This just seems a bit too bright. I wonder this one. Oh, and I have this also. Well, that doesn't look too bad together. This is a photo play one. The green is really pretty. Wasn't there something I was looking for a green? Hang on. This. Bit not quite right, is it? No. It's not terrible. I think I'm going to put this together. At least it'll inspire me to get something in that color if this isn't quite what I want. All right, and then these, I'm just going to put these ones together. Yeah. Or this with the Chanel ones. Let's see. Yeah, that looks better with this collection. This is Pebbles. So, this is more red and pink. This would look good actually with either of these. I wonder if I should just put all of them together. I'm gonna put this one in here because I feel like I need more, less busy papers. Okay. This is the Pink Fresh one. I'm still not sure, but these three are going together. The blue is wrong is the problem. That's why it's kind of throwing me off. So this can go with this. These two. Yeah, this is a bit better. And the soft blue, because this blue, not really. I don't know. This one might just be on its lonesome. I do have a pack of single pages from American Crafts. I'm wondering if I should just pop it in there. So normally what I do with single pages that I don't know what to do with, or I just bought because I thought they were pretty, is I put them in my, I have a section of single 12 by 12 pages, and sometimes I turn them into projects. Sometimes I you just use them for cards when I need some 12 by 12 paper. I think that's where maybe some of these are going. So I do not have a section for Paper House, but this is such a pretty red. I wonder if I should put it in the Christmassy stuff. This kind of reads Christmas to me, so I'm going to put that with Christmas. And this I'm going to put with that baby collection. Even though the colors are different, that's kind of what it reminds me of. I guess because it's called Hello Little Boy. I'm going to put that together here. And then I think these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3 into my collection of like singles that don't really have a home. And these $2.49 Market ones are gonna go together. And then I'm gonna do one with this Pet Shop and this orange. I say orange. It's got orange. It's a very similar color. I am going to start a pet one. I don't have much dog stuff, so I'm going to just start one so that as I collect things, they go in here. These $2.49 Markets solids. I really like this. This taupe is really pretty. Charcoal paper. Yeah, I think these are going to go into my solids. I like that they're neutral. And then, yeah, these two are going to go into my don't have a home. All right, these two will be in. I need to find a little envelope thing for these. Okay. All right, so I think that's it. I was able to sort all of that. So I was able to sort that. That one still needs a little package, but I think I've put them into usable paper kits that I can turn them into layouts, or they can be put away into areas where I'll use them. So if they're Christmassy, this one is going to be a card kit, so that one's a bit different. Yeah, I think I'm kind of separated. So that huge stack, now all I have in that envelope, I have some other pages. Oh, I think I missed one. Yeah, this graphic 45. Shoot. Okay. Looks like I missed a couple pages. Yeah. So these ones in here that are left are pages I've purchased individually. So that's different. It's not part of the 100 pack, but I had them all in the same. But that was another cut and paste from Vicki Boutin, so that's easy. This one I purchased, so that is separate. This is, oh, another Curiouser and Curiouser. So that's going into my Alice page. All right, that's probably why I had it separate, is because of, I don't know why the Vicki Boutin one was there, but anyways. All right, so that's it, my sorting. So I will get to making some layouts hopefully with some of these, and I will show you what I come up with. All right, I hope you enjoyed organizing with me, and hopefully you'll be able to make your own page layouts or do something similar to kind of use some of those single sheets you don't know what to do with, or maybe you got the pack of free things and you're like, what do I do with all this extra paper? Yeah, okay, take care, bye.